don't know who need to hear this. It just came to me as I was writing. From, just tapping into that source that we be talking about. But you feel me? I got a message from Spirit. I don't know who may be seeing this. This message may be for you. So I'm gonna just start here like too many of y'all plugged in to the matrix, like so far plugged in that you can't see outside the box. What I mean by that is, for example, you got niggas out here who really sitting here undermining their own nature to try to fit into the box of being a real nigga. Now, whatever that may mean to whoever, it's not really. What I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to find a way to break it down to where niggas could really get the picture of what I'm saying. You feel me? On the surface level, because niggas is plugged into the matrix, but look, you just gotta listen. Because a lot of shit I feel like I say, but niggas don't know how to read between the lines and they miss it. So you gotta really pay attention. Niggas be stuck so far, like, plugged in that they trying to fit into the box that society created them, of the standard of the real nigga. Trying to uphold somebody else's standards of what you should be, when you need to be upholding the standards of what you should be for yourself. You need to say to yourself, yo, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna work on, I'm gonna strengthen my vessel, I'm gonna strengthen my mind, and do it. You need to be upholding your own standards. Why are you trying to uphold standards of what society told you? Why are you trying to go and do this and do that? Not saying for the people. I know there's people out here, we got no choices. They circumstances have been made for them. Everybody got choices, but I'm saying, like, circumstances have led and influenced their decisions so heavily to where they feel like they ain't have a choice. Indeed, for me, I'm already knowing, but it's a lot of people out here just acting like, why are you undermining your own nature? Stop focusing on being a real nigga. Be a true nigga, bro. Be a true nigga. Be the type of nigga that's not. You feel me? Automatically, by being a true nigga, you gonna be a real nigga. At least in my book. Stop acting, bro. Stop being with it. Stop trying to be something that you not. Stop trying to be something that you not. And that's just an example. Feel me? But this not only directed to that. This is directed to niggas, people, This is directed to females too. Women out here trying to fit the society standards of beauty that's not catered to them. It's actually Europeanized. That's why you got the wigs with the straight hair. It's a whole bunch of shit that go back to history, but I'm not about to get into that whole lesson right now. But it's women out here trying to uphold the standards of beauty that they have not created themselves. It's really people out here who don't love their own hair, because it's women out here who don't love their own hair because society doesn't deify their hair. Their hair is not looked at as beautiful. And they really think when they have their hair out, just out, it's not done. Or it's not in its own beautiful grace. It has to be styled a certain way. It has to be, look, it's already beautiful by itself. Just seeing y'all hair. I love black women hair. I see it all the time for me. And I be like, yo, that shit really beautiful. Anytime I see somebody here, like, yo, niggas don't know. I just shake my head, because it's like they don't even know what they got on their head. They don't even know their crown, the crown that they holding. But it's like, why? We really got to take it's like in the camera lens, you got to zoom out. Like, you really have to, you really in first person. When you plugged into the matrix, you really only on the surface level. You got to zoom out just to be able to see outside the box. Think outside the box, right? Unplug yourself completely from the first box that you was in. It's like, it's an infinite stack of boxes, and you at the first level. Once you step outside that box, you in a box within another box, within another box. You just got to keep zooming out. That's the trick to tapping into the source. You got to zoom out. If you picture it like a camera lens, if you all the way in first person mode, you can only see what's right in front of you. But if you was to zoom out, right? The more you zoom out, You know, it got the 1 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and that's how much is zoomed in. If you was to zoom out, backtrace, kept zooming out, you start to notice more and more. Less things become blurry, more things become clear. The surrounding area is able to blend with the object you was originally focused on. You see the beauty of the entire scene, not just the one person. Like, you in portrait mode, not just the one person. You see the beauty of the entire scene. See, so I'm giving you a whole breakdown of visual description of so you could have and, you know, hold on to that to absorb the information I'm telling you right now. It's like, yo, stop focusing on being this and being that. Focus on being true to yourself. You need to love yourself. Stop acting. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. When you do something, think about, did I want to do this? Did I do it for me? Did I do it for me? Or did I do it for society? My fault, y'all. I'm slow. I'm tired and shit. I ain't eat. But it's like, did I do it for me? Or did I do it for society? Did I do it for, am I being pressured? Peer pressure don't only come in the form of somebody telling you to take drugs. It comes from society too. Like, it's so much, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the videos I really made is really timeless. We go back to the first fundamentals of videos I made, the spiritual alchemy, the art of calcination. Like, it's so much, the art of influence. It's so much influence we under daily. And if we zoomed in, we're not even able to picture the entirety of the scene. So we're not seeing all the influence we taking in from, if some of y'all still in school, if we taking it from school, we're not seeing the influence that we taking home with us from, you know, the outside world. We're not seeing the influence that social media is having on our subconscious mind on a daily basis. You don't have to process it and be conscious of it for it to be taking an influence on your mind. We under influence daily. Like, nigga, look around. Nature is constantly under influence from what's around it. If the sun is not out, nature is affected, right? It's under the influence of the sun. You see it's under the influence of the weather. The trees and shit, the leaves are falling. Look at the tree. Ain't got no leaves on that motherfucker. Just picture yourself as a tree, bro. You're under influence daily, bro. But you need to know when it's your time. When it's your time to bloom and all your leaves and shit start growing back, you need to be able to seize the opportunity and take that opportunity to bloom and use the energy to revitalize and self-actualize on your environment. Stop being a product of your environment and make the environment be a product of you. I could go into a room and the whole energy shift of the room. Because I'm just on so much of that frequency where my presence is felt. It's always heavy on my peers. Because I'm a true nigga. I'm living in my essence. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm just living truly, walking in my truth. That's the best way I could put it. I'm really walking in my truth 100%. I'm living in the moment. I'm immersed in the moment. You got NPCs who just botted out. They never there. They never there mentally. They zoned out. Just by being present, you that much more powerful than them in that moment. You that much more secure. Because you just unplug. You completely appreciate the moment for what it is. The serenity of that is enough to just change the environment. Like, damn, this nigga energy good. And then you got leeches. They want to come and leech energy vampires. They want to leech off your energy. Feel me? You got to protect yourself. But it start at loving yourself. It start at walking in your truth. Start at being a true nigga. Not trying to be a nigga that society told you to be. Not trying to be the definition of a man that somebody told you. Absorb the full spectrum of man from which you presented and come up with your own definition for what a man should be and what he shouldn't be, without influence attached to it. I've seen many men in my life, had many experiences in different altercations, whether it was hostile, whether it was friendly, whether it was, you feel me, altercation on the love frequency. It didn't matter. I absorbed the full spectrum of men from my own eyes, unfiltered. I had to blend out all the influence that I took in and say, what man should I be? What kind of man do I want to be? What kind of person do I want to be? It started there first. What kind of person do I want to be? Then it followed. What kind of man do I want to be? What kind of life do I want to lead? Keyword, what kind of life do I want to lead? Like, you're not even a leader of your own life. You behind influence. You always playing catch up because you always following something. Stop being a follower, bro. Be a leader. That's what I'm talking about. Be a true nigga, bro. More of the story, man. I guess it only took me 10 minutes to break that down. It's such a beautiful way. Like, that's really a chef kiss. It only took me 10 minutes to break it down. So simple, but still on a high level. Like, I can't explain it. It's just a download I got from Spirit. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's some real shit. I'm trying to be something you're not, bro. Be true to yourself. Appreciate yourself for who you are. That's where your power at. You're never gonna find power in trying to marginalize and follow somebody else shit and marginalize their energy for your own. You're gonna always be a cup half full, because you're gonna always keep taking from them, trying to pour energy into yourself. It's never gonna be enough. Like what I said in my other self-love video, no matter how much love somebody pour into you, if you have no foundation that exists on self-love, your cup gonna always be half full. Or it might be even less than that. Because no matter how much energy or love is around you, it's never going to be coming from within you. Key word. It's never going to be coming from within. So no matter how much love is around you, it's never going to be coming from within. So it's never going to be enough. You got people out here who always trying to chase love to fill a void in themselves, because they literally don't love themselves. You have to build that foundation with yourself first. It's like all this shit is connected. Somehow we wind up on something else. Every time I talk about something, I wind up back to self-love. That's just the beginning of everything. When you start loving yourself, the whole world will change for you. There was a quote I seen. It said, I'm trying to remember exactly what it said directly. Oh man, somebody came out here with their dog. Snoopy about to trip. She be fucking up my videos, bro. Oh, she was chilling this time. Never mind. Here she go. I'm crying. She playing it cordial, bro. That's something we don't see Snoop do every time. It's really crazy when you see a dog grow up as a, like, should be feeling like Snoopy my child for real. She growing up me mad mature and shit. See, because she be having impulses where she just start chasing dogs when she see them. But this time she just was being real casual. Just showed up to the dog, never approached the dog. They just had a casual little, feel me? Like she just had nodded at son, and then they just walked away. And then she just left him alone. I ain't even have to say nothing. And she looked back at me like, no, don't even say nothing to me. But I don't even know where I left off at. I'm about to end the video there. My thought, I'm not in God mode no more, bro. Like, she done zoom me back in and shit. But yeah. My full chat, y'all got me sitting here just standing there looking at Snoop and shit. I can't even see what I'm looking at. But I literally forgot where I was at. But fuck was I saying? Oh, I don't know. I thought I had it, but I don't know. I'm finna go back upstairs though on East Side. But more of the story, man. Be true to yourself. Love yourself for real. It all start there, bro. Niggas keep asking me, where do I start? How do I begin? Start there, bro. It's the first step, bro. It's always the shadow work, bro. Start there. Oh, now I remember. I was looking for the quote. The quote actually said something like, if the things what you look at, it's something quantum physics. It's something where somebody said quantum physics teaches us that if you change your perspective, the things you look at change. Some shit like that. It's along those lines, but you get the picture. I didn't put it. I didn't. That wasn't the actual quote, like verbatim. I just paraphrased it. But basically, just knowing that if you change your perspective on what you're looking at, the things you look at change. All right, that's the quote verbatim. That's what it was. If you change your perspective of what you're looking at, the things you look at change. Snoop, come here. Snoopy. Snoop, come here. See, you wait till now you about to leave to start tweaking, bro. Don't do that. I'm just talking good about you, Snoop. Don't sound me like that. You want to say what's up to them? But words, y'all. I'm about to highlight y'all. I'm about to be out here. Nah, we not going to the store. We out. Come on. I love y'all though. Shit, man. Hope this message was helpful. Hope this could reach somebody and, hopefully light a spark in their head where they just learn to be more present and lead their own life. Not be behind influence and be a follower to society or a follower to, influence that they might not even be aware of. Hopefully it just make them aware of that. That's where it started at. It started at consciousness. I was wrong. It don't start at self-love. It started at consciousness first, then self-love. Can't love something if you're not aware of it. You got to be aware of yourself first. Now we talking, X. Now we talking. All of y'all, though. I'm gonna let y'all from your mother just go ahead and get something to eat. And may this day bring you peace. I see.